Sai. So, this Ida, Pingala, Nadi are the energy channels of human body. Ida, Pingala and Sushumna Nadis are the energy channels of human body. Uh, Even today in Ayurveda, when you go to an Ayurvedic consultant, doctor, they check your nadi. You know, this is nadi shuddhi agale. And they give medicine to clear the nadi shuddhi. First they will do the nadi shuddhi. Real pakka Ayurvedic doctor will do that. They'll check the nadi. And then they will, according to nadi, they can make out from the nadi and what is the problem with you. That pittam or kabam or whatever it is, they know, the doctors know. That is Ayurvedic medicine I'm talking about. In the same way, English medicine also there. What do they do? Pulse. This is a pulse. From, if you touch here, how can you feel the heartbeat? That is the system made by the divine power called God. So unless and until you clear your Ida, Pingala and Sushumna Nadi, only then you can reach the goddess, and then you can reach the transformation point in life to understand that this life is not our eternal. Nobody is eternal in this world. We are all doing duties towards the family and living in the family, at the same time trying to help each other. And what we do today will come back to your children. What the dharma you are doing today will go back to your children. That is for sure. So this is what now. Then what else? So now the cutting of her head is to say, first one should cut the ego and then feed the Inda, Pingala and Sushumna nadis. So here she says, that's what I told you now is, the cutting of her head is to say, you have to cut off your ego, not cutting the head. She is only showing by proof self-sacrifice. She is telling that to cut off the ego, she is cutting the head to show us that first only when you cut off your ego, you can feed your Indala, Pingala and Sushumna Nadi. Only when these nadis are purely run by the blood. The blood, once the blood circulation is going properly into all these nadis only, you'll be healthy and you can reach God and you can reach in a better way, you can live a better life. That is one. Now, one should do self-sacrifice to let go of ego, lust, that is sex desires. Sorry to say this, sex desires. And one should go up beyond the physical level and accept life and death and rebirth. What a beauty. What a beauty. My guru was talking about this so nicely, he spoke. See, this is like, one should do self-sacrifice. See, she cut her head. That doesn't mean you have to cut your head. That means you have to do lot of self-sacrifice to let go of your lust feeling, that is desire for sex, and one should go up beyond the physical level. That is, only when you go beyond your physical level of having this lust for your family. As again I repeat, in a family it was needed till you produce children. There ends your duty. Now then, what does your duty start? Your duty starts to bring up your children, give them good education, give them good culture, tradition, Ishwar Bhakti, to respect others, to be of help to others. All those things you have to feed on them. For that, you have to go up on an upper level. Only then you can feed your children, right? Feed your children, matlab? Feed your children about the good righteousness and all these things. So once Grahastha is over, once your family is raised, you have to forget about this lust. The lust should not be there in a family. After you have become a family, there's no need to. In case, see, that's what I feel. It's my own practical experience. And accept, and then only what will happen, only when you go beyond the physical level, you will be able to accept life, death and rebirth. She is the she's a very raw feminine power, very intense, and to be in her upasana krama, one has to sacrifice self, ego and kama or lust. So here I have completed about Chinna Mastha, because tomorrow I have to do Dhumavati. And honestly speaking, This is very true, isn't it? When you let go of your family attachments, I don't say you have to forget about your husband or children or family. No, no. You have to, my tata used to say, you have to live in your family and proceed towards this kind of this kind of activities which will elevate you further in life to accept life, death, and rebirth. That is the reason I tell you, I have to repeat here. When I lost my second daughter, in fact, we all played Sai Baba bhajan, which she loved so much. Though people who came and saw us stood there till, my God, the child is only 11 years and she has passed away. Look at the mother and father and all her friends are playing Sai bhajan instead of sitting and crying. Why should we cry? For what reason we should cry? When when we are born, we are bound to die, right? And we have done all the duties towards her to do her kidney transplant. She lived beautifully, spiritually. The life she led up to 11 years was a maximum life. I must say, one should learn from her how to live. She has never hurt anybody. She wanted to do dan, dharma, everything she finished at 11 years. I always felt that 11 years of her living with me, she has molded me to a better person to understand that life is only this much. So I take her as my guru also, you know. So when her body was brought home, Pramila Pillai and all the people, we were all sitting and doing bhajans. We couldn't sing. We were playing bhajans continuously. And to stop our dedication, suddenly the power went for hours. So I remember my husband's cousin took the scooter and ran and brought some batteries, around 12 batteries, the huge sharp telephone and the huge fellow in those days. So he put all the 12 batteries and said, let Arrow test me how can one stop from the bhajans being played. So the bhajans was played throughout of this thing. And I told in a previous vlog also that when she was taken for the crematorium grounds, when the car went inside, my husband, our family friend Abraham Varghese was driving his car because she always loved his car. She was taken in his car and seeing his dadi and other things, people thought he's a military man. And somebody had already died in the army line. So they were supposed to come and cremate that army person there. So they were all ready with a gun and other things. And can you believe, when she was cremated, they by mistake they thought this is the army person, somebody, and they gave her the what of honor, what do you say, the gunshot, they fire it, they given the respect of honors, they were given that. Then my husband's elder brother, who was in the army, he went running to them and told, no, this is not an army person. This is my brother's second daughter who passed away. But they didn't stop. Anyway, they started firing. It's a small child. Let us give her the honor. So honestly, she lived with honor. She went with honor. That is what I always say. It is not that how long you live, but how you live is more important. So with that note, so much happy to present Chinna Mastha, and thanks to my guru. I should say thanks, sorry. I'm so grateful to my guru for having brought me into this line, and I promise to Chinna Mastha and all the Dashamahavidyas that once our cottage is done and everything is done, definitely I'll start doing it in a prominent way, in a better way, very profoundly, very intensely. I will do it, gathering all the people or the children to show them Hindu culture. Plus, I will not allow anybody inside who are eating non-vegetarian. I call them dead body eating people. When God has given us so much to eat, why should we kill an animal and eat? So that is my way of thinking. But I will definitely not allow anybody inside who are eating non-vegetarian. For sure, liquor, non-vegetarian cigarette, all those habits who have, I will never allow them inside. Here also, I'm not allowing anybody inside. Okay, so today I'm so glad that my daughter has sent a machine table to keep my sewing machine, which is coming in the Amazon, on its way. That also I'll ask them to deliver, keep it only in the porch. Then I arrange that, and then bring it inside and energize that, then call my Bangalore carpenter to come and fix it. So I'm so happy today, very much overwhelmed that my machine unit table is coming. My daughter has done it through Amazon, because what I had as a table, I told you, I bought a table for keeping my sewing machine, because all our things are in the godown of Sadhaka Thomas at Bangalore. So only when we move to the land, we'll take all the things from the godown to our land. So all those things are there, and somebody wanted to keep some books, some poor family. So I told them, please give that shelf to the poor family, let them keep books. So that was given there. And I was managing with the folding table which I bought for the Raikote kids till I painted that to keep my machine and stitch. So now I have given that table after painting to Raikote kids to keep their God, keep their God on a higher level. See, my daughter is sending me a machine table unit today. So thank you so much, Chinna Mastha, for taking me in and pulling me up out of this unwanted things in life, from all the negative energies and this thing. I must be grateful to all my gurus again, all my gurus, and my amma, appa, my tata, party, all the parties. So once again, I am so overwhelmed to be a part of this Dashamahavidya. So tomorrow is uh, Dhumavati. I will talk about her. That too, I have to talk very liberally and very this thing which has touched me. So many occasions it had touched me. So no wonder God has put me in the right path. Sai Ram.